What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys are going over and subscribing. We are going to be diving into the KC Turbo's turbo on the King Ranch project today. If you guys have a 6.0 Power Stroke and you haven't heard of KC Turbos, you guys are really missing out. These guys are top notch. They are the best of the best when it comes to drop-in turbo setups for the 6.0 Power Stroke diesels. Those of you that are the longtime followers of the channel, you guys already know we have been using KC Turbos products for years now. Between the 10 blades, installs to rebuild kits, full turbo installations, you guys know it. KC Turbos is the best of the best. That's who we use. And today we got the Stage 2 KC Turbo going on the King Ranch project right behind us. This is one of their best turbos out there. The KC Stage 2 Turbo does work with stock injectors, and you can push it all the way up to a 190cc injector. You will have a little bit of lag on the stock injectors, but it will pair really well with a 175cc injector, 190cc injector. This turbo is awesome. It's one of the loudest ones that they offer. The KC Stage 2 Turbo can support 500 to 600 horsepower. It has a 64 by 88 millimeter single plane style GTX billet wheel with extended tips to 94 millimeters. The cover is a 72 AR race compressor with drilled hole surging ring for maximum airflow. It offers the 10 blade 72.5 by 66 millimeter, has the high flow vanes, a 360 thrust bearing, brand new VGT solenoid, and guys, like I said, 100% drop-in turbo. As you guys can see, we actually already have the factory turbo removed. The KC Stage 2 is just massive compared to the factory turbo. It's really easy to install these turbos. It's one of the easiest ones. I swear, the 6.0 Power Stroke is one of the last trucks that the average guy can work on and modify. So it's pretty simple. We had this turbo out probably in about 10 minutes. So we're going to go through, we're going to install the new KC Stage 2. I'm going to kind of show you guys some things that I like to do when I'm installing a brand new turbo, some things to look out for, especially on a 6.0 Power Stroke. So stay tuned, guys. I really hope you enjoy the video. If you guys are installing this KC Stage 2 Turbo, it's a good idea to upgrade your turbo feed and turbo drain. Ford has an update for both the feed and the drain. A little bit more flow, gets rid of the steel braided line on the feed line. So this is a really good opportunity to get both of those installed while you have the turbo out and swapping it to the KC Stage 2. When you buy this turbo, it will come with all the necessary components, O-ring, seals, bolts, everything you need in order to install your new turbo. The only thing you will have to swap over is the heat shield on the exhaust housing from the factory turbo to your new KC turbo. Once you have your factory turbo removed, it's a really good idea to inspect the bellows that are on your up pipes. This is a really common leak point for these trucks, and so it's a really good time. Make sure there's no soot buildup. Make sure they're really good and intact. If you guys really want to, this is a good time to upgrade. You guys can see we actually already have our one-piece up pipe setup in this truck. All right, guys, so we just finished up the installation process of the KC Stage 2 Turbo. Now, after your installation, the first thing you're gonna wanna do is start up the truck and just let it idle. Let everything kind of come up to temperature. You're gonna wanna let it idle for about 5 minutes. That'll help the VGT go through its relearn process. For those of you guys that have your EGR removed, you're gonna wanna have a EGR valve installed, or at least plugged in. That way it can go through the relearn process. The VGT is kind of tied in with the EGR valve, and it can kind of keep the VGT from doing its relearn process. So what you guys are going to hear when it's going through the relearn process is you'll hear the vanes close, they hear that high-pitched whistle, and then you'll slowly hear them start to open up, and you'll get that deep tone. Once you hear it do that a couple of times, generally 5 minutes or so, you'll hear it do that like 2 or 3 times. The relearn process is complete, and you guys are good to go. So let's go through that right now. This is gonna be cool. That's going to wrap up today's video, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you guys are new, make sure you hit that subscribe button, like this video, leave a comment down below. I will leave a link to the KC Stage 2 down below. If you guys click on that link, go over to the website, get yourself a new turbo, get yourself a 10-blade rebuild kit. I will also link my rebuild video and 10-blade install in the comments or down below in the description. So thank you guys for tuning in. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.